Okay, it's off the title. Which Guilty Gear Strive character would serve as the best roommate? Starting off simple with Soul Bad Guy. He's pretty basic, I'd say. He'd pay his rent, but he'd also just leave beer bottles all over the house. Kai Kisuke is going to be a goated roommate. He's quiet. He's dependable. He'll always pay his rent. He's a good-looking guy. Next up is Mei. I think she's okay at best. She'll talk your ear off about whatever boy she's dating when you just want to go to bed, so, there's that. Next off is Axel. Axel's a pretty basic roommate. He'll do what he do, but, if you try to have a serious conversation about him crying at night, he'll just kind of deflect. Next up is Chip. Chip's the kind of guy who's constantly going to invite you out to things, even when you want a quiet night at home, and he's just going to be kind of obnoxious like that. Plus, he's going to leave stuff everywhere, so it's not like an ideal situation. Potemkin, basic roommate. He'll pay his rent. He'll just occupy a lot of space, but it's okay. Next up is Faust. He'll steal your kidneys in the middle of the night and he'll constantly be breathing down your neck. So a bad roommate. Milia, another goated roommate. She'll pay her rent. She'll keep things tidy. You might just have to worry about Zato knocking in your doors every once a month. Speaking of Zato, I think he's going to be a not ideal roommate. He's going to cry a lot in the public open spaces and you don't want to approach him because you know what it is, but you feel like you have to. Ram, another basic roommate. She'll constantly be ordering DoorDash and you're just going to have to answer it every once in a while, but other than that, it's pretty alright. Leo's a pretty good roommate. He's a little loud sometimes, but he understands and respects your quiet and privacy. That and you feel like you could honestly talk to him sometimes. Nago's another good roommate. He'll make you dinner most nights. It's always going to be onigiri, but we're not going to talk about that. Plus, I feel like conversations with him late at night at 3 a.m. would be pretty cool. Gio's not going to be an ideal roommate. She'll do what she needs to do, but you have to ask her first. And her dog sheds everywhere, so you kind of have to pick up after her. Anji's going to be another basic roommate. He'll make you tea sometimes, but he'll also be working on stuff kind of loudly. Ino will never pay rent, and she'll constantly make fun of you and destroy things to watch for your reaction. She's a bad roommate, but she is still hot as fuck. Gold Lewis is a pretty good roommate. He'll invite you to all the cookouts he hosts, and he'll teach you a lot about marinating steak. Jacko's going to be another basic roommate. There's not much to say really. She'll leave stuff around, but she's pretty good natured about stuff. Happy Chaos is a bad roommate. I don't think I need to explain why. Bikin's not going to be an ideal roommate. She's just kind of going to show up and disappear for 2 weeks and then argue about reducing her rent because she wasn't there for 2 weeks. Testament's going to be an ideal roommate. Goated, if you would. Very refined. They'll constantly be baking things and you get to taste test them. They'll make you tea. It's great. That's the list. Objective, fuck you.